Happening now, Covenant parents and Nashville students across the area are pleading with lawmakers to not sign a bill arming teachers. The bill passed the Senate last week following the one-year mark of the Covenant school shooting. This morning, we have team coverage. Peyton Kennedy is live as students marched to the Capitol this morning. But first, let's go to State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien. And Chris, you spoke to Covenant moms who were visibly upset when talking about the safety of their children.
Yeah, Nikhil, it's been a very emotional, really 2 weeks. You think about how close we are to the actual anniversary of the event itself. And even as early as this week or maybe even next, they're going to head back to the Covenant School. Those students and those teachers and those families are going to go back to the actual building that the shooting did happen in. Now, as pertaining to this bill, it's been very frustrating. What the Covenant families have said is that it's been very frustrating because behind closed doors, they say, a lot of lawmakers have been very receptive and very appreciative that they have come forward and tried to voice their opinion. But once it gets to the House or Senate floor, they're seeing votes go differently than what they were told, or at least what they were led to believe behind closed doors. Now, a lot of people have asked, why should we listen to Covenant families? That's actually a common sentiment. You might be surprised, but it's a common sentiment you hear up here. And the families essentially said, look, we have a real-world experience when it comes to something like this. And when you ask them about it, they've been frustrated because it feels like, at some level, they haven't been listened to. You can take a listen to them right now.
With no time to prepare, they would watch their teacher run off down the hallway while they had to lock their door, pull down the shade, take shelter in the hard corner of the classroom, and stay quiet and calm without any supervision. Had my daughter's teacher left the classroom to pursue the shooter, a classroom of 9-year-olds would have been left to protect themselves. It's not only irresponsible, but also ludicrous.
And when you look at this bill specifically, this bill to go and essentially allow teachers to carry guns in schools, that's what you just heard from Mary Joyce right there. That's what she's kind of getting at, is it feels frustrating that there's just a lot of vague language in this law. And that's what people are, more than anything that I've heard, is that the Covenant families are so frustrated for. They understand the intent, they understand why it's coming up, but they'd like to see more done around it. Now, will this come up very soon? We're going to find out as soon as we can. I've got an interview with a sponsor coming up at 11:30, so we'll have more later on in News 2 Today. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Chris, thank you so much. High school students from the area are speaking out this morning as well. They're at the Capitol demanding legislators not arm teachers. Peyton Kennedy caught up with the students, and she is live now at the Capitol with why they're taking the stance. Peyton.
Yeah, Nikhil, about 125 students marched from the downtown library to the Capitol here. They were chanting and carrying signs, and once they got to the steps, a few of them spoke. We also heard from a Covenant parent here, as well as Representative Gloria Johnson. So we'll give you a look at what that was like here this morning. Now, one of the students who helped organize this says that they want to work with the state to create a successful gun violence prevention program, and she believes students should be involved in crafting their school policies. She says that she believes putting more guns in schools will only increase the threat of violence, and that they cannot allow guns in schools to become the new norm.
I've been really involved in the fight for gun reform since the Covenant shooting last year, and a big thing is we called for change, and we called for gun legislation that's going to limit the amount of guns we have in school and limit the amount that people are able to get access to guns. But instead, our legislature this year has focused entirely on putting more guns in schools and giving out more guns. The whole theme seems to be fighting fire with fire, and this is just not what we're calling for at all.
She says some of the students would like to see legislation created that targets access to firearms, including red flag laws. Live in Nashville, Peyton Kennedy, News 2.